I got a new man in the kitchen with me today, y'all. Y'all may not know who this is. Listen, I was lucky enough that I met him through his wife. I was in Walgreens standing in line, and this sweet lady with a beautiful smile turned around and said, I love your shows on YouTube. And I said, well, thank you. And we just started talking, and she told me that her husband was a foodie, had lived in Chicago for years, and was really heavy into recipe developments. And I said, oh my goodness. And her name was Diane. Her husband's name is Peter Tinsley. And I'm just so excited to have Peter here in the kitchen with me to share with y'all. Do you ever get tired of making the same old thing over and over and over again? That's one reason I was so excited to meet you, because you've got new things to bring to the table for us, Peter.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you. You can, while you're chopping, you can quickly tell people,
okay,
give them a little background. But I think that y'all gonna love seeing this man, and I hope I can talk him to coming back in here.
Oh, that would be a hard thing to do.
It would be hard.
I don't think so. No, well,
I'll twist his leg,
there you
y'all, before he leaves.
Well, today we're making shrimp DeJonghe, and it's a Chicago type dish. I'm from Chicago, and it's very simple. Anybody can make this dish.
So this is a great dish for Father's Day, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is very easy. Anybody, any mother can go in and take this dish and with the kids and put it together in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
it's very simple.
You can make this so easy, and you can give the husband a day off at the grill, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. And you can make this ahead of time and just pop it in the oven when you're ready to make it.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, so what we've done is we have a pound of clean shrimp right here, and we have a buttered ramekin. Okay. And we're just going to lay out the shrimp in the ramekin here in a nice design, we hope.
Yes,
or at least that they look nice.
And I see that you chose to take the tails off.
I'd prefer that.
Well, I see why you want your tails off, because this is going to be a dish that you actually spoon up.
Right.
And so you don't want to have to get your fingers in all the goodies.
Well, a lot of garlic and butter. Yeah.
Oh, nothing better.
Everybody likes garlic and butter.
Yes.
Okay, now you have your shrimp ready here. Now we're going to make the topping.
Okay.
Now this is basically just a gratin. We're going to start with our chopped garlic. I'm going to add a little salt to it. This coarse salt is very nice because it'll grind it into a paste. So just
I've got what is that thing?
Mortar and pestle.
Yes, mortar and
pestle. Yeah, those work great. Okay, so here we are with the shrimp DeJonghe. We have the pound of stick of butter. We've put in 2 cloves of garlic, which were pressed into a paste with a little bit of coarse salt.
Right.
And then we've added some parsley, chopped
that
parsley.
Salt just broke that garlic right on down.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Now, we don't have to worry about it making the dish too salty, do we?
We hope not. You need a certain amount of salt. We'll probably add just a little bit more salt into this. We'll probably taste it a little first. Anyways, you're going to mix these in, and then you're actually going to add some sherry.
Okay.
And
that's real sherry, right? Not cooking sherry.
Right. Real sherry.
Yes, if you can't drink it, don't use it.
Extra fine, a kind, that you would maybe drink.
Yes.
And this takes a little bit to get the liquid of the sherry into the
firm
butter.
Butter. Yeah.
Yes, but it will definitely.
Do you want the rest of your parsley?
No, I think we've got plenty of parsley in here right now. You just kind of eye it to make sure it looks like it's got a good amount to it. And then you're going to add your breadcrumbs into this.
Okay, now smell it before
Sure.
It smells like heavenly.
Garlic and sherry.
And you're using Japanese breadcrumbs, right?
Yes, these are panko. And, I mean, any kind of breadcrumb is going to work. It's just going to...
I just love panko.
Yeah.
I think you get a lot of crunch
nice
with
texture,
panko.
Yes. Very good texture. And it'll brown nicely. Now this is basically your gratin topping.
Okay.
And it's all mixed in. I would still add another little bit of salt to it. And let's see, we'll do a touch of pepper too, just to give it a little flavor. And there you got it.
Well, that's easy enough.
Now all we're going to do with this mixture is we're going to dot it or spread it along the top of the shrimp, which is...
Do you need another spoon, or is that?
No, I might even use my hands, to tell you the truth.
You know what?
I always like to use my hands.
The best utensils that we have are the hands that God gave us.
You got that right.
We just got to make sure we keep them clean.
That's what impeccably clean, isn't that what the term is?
Yes.
I think that was Julia Child.
You know, I always wanted to meet her, and I never got the opportunity.
I almost had a chance, but it didn't work out.
Oh.
But anyways, you want to spread this nice and evenly along the tops of the shrimp so it'll melt down on top and brown. Now, it's a little...
Now we're going to bake that at
350.
350.
For about 15 minutes. You just want to make sure the shrimp are cooked well.
Okay.
You don't want raw shrimp, and you want this to be nice and brown on the top. I think we got a good topping here. Now, what I also like to do with this, which I don't know if a lot of people do, is we have some toasted almonds.
And you're using the slivered.
Yes, that's the best kind, yes. Get a nice flavor to it. And I like to sprinkle these on the top.
That's going to give it a little more crunch.
Yes, and it gives it a nice flavor, I have to say. Most people don't expect this on a shrimp.
Right. Now, what would you serve this with?
You could serve it with a little crusty bread, would be nice, I think. Probably a crusty bread would be the best thing.
Okay, and maybe a salad.
Oh, salad, yes, would be very... If you wanted as an entree, salad would be perfect.
And maybe on top of rice.
You could do that, too. Similar to, like shrimp scampi type of a dish or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Now this you would just pop into a 350 oven for about 15 minutes.
How about if I do that for you?
That would be great.
Y'all, this looks positively wonderful. And do you think if you got that phone close enough, Eddie, do you think people could smell it?
Let me turn that button.
Yes.
Because it smells heavenly. Heavenly, Peter.
It does smell good.
So after you have made this and I look at it, I would definitely serve it over rice or pasta.
That would be nice. That would work well with
over some angel hair.
That would be wonderful.
Yum. I can't wait to dig in.
Yeah, let's try it.
And so show me.
Well, we'll just probably just take a little piece here that has a lot of breadcrumbs. And put it right on your cracker there.
That's perfect.
And I'll try one here myself.
Perfectly hot too.
Oh yeah, it's still a little hot. And these look very good though.
Oh gosh, you got a tough mouth.
Hot. Tasty though.
I'm in love. I'm in love.
You get the garlic and you get the sherry.
Father's Day. Don't forget. Give your husband the day off from the grill and you serve him this shrimp. What do you call it?
Shrimp DeJonghe.
Shrimp DeJonghe over some angel hair pasta.
That would be wonderful.
And you'll have a happy man. Love and best dishes, y'all. Peter, thank you so much.
My pleasure, Paula. It was fun.
Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.